Welcome back to another episode of Bag Milk. I'm your host, Brian Bridges, and this is episode 39. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you know Bag Milk, then you know. But if you don't know Bag Milk, well then, welcome. Enjoy the show, because that's all it is. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. What a fucking crazy life it is. What a crazy shit show we got going on outside, man. It's getting worse out there. I swear to God. Well, you know this. I don't know where you live, but I'm sure you must have heard COVID season is fucking ramped up. And especially where I am, because apparently Alberta has like some of the most rampant cases in all of Canada. Not a record I'm truly proud of, that's for sure, but it is what it is. What's going on out there? I have no idea. No idea. Everyone's masked up. What more can we do? They're gonna fucking lock us down. They're gonna lock us down again. I can see it. They already got that stupid province, Manitoba. You can't go in there and buy Christmas presents. Come on, man. Come on. You can't go in there and buy Christmas presents. You got some stores. Clothing is not essential, I've seen. Excuse me? How the fuck do I enter your store? Most stores nowadays that I've seen since I was a kid had the signs, no shoes, no shirt, no service. Well then, how the fuck do I get in there if clothing is non-essential? It's now optional. Clothing is now optional. Whoop whoop. Fucking A. I'm gonna go bucket naked. That's it. I'm going to fucking Walmart tomorrow, bucket ass naked. There's nothing else. What? It's not essential. What do you need that for? Apparently winter clothing is, though. So they might be like, hey, it's winter. Put your winter clothing on. I'm like, you got me there, Walmart. You fucking crafty bastard. You got me there. Fuck. One step ahead of the public, I tell you. Woo! But it's getting a little crazy. I don't know, man. I don't want to be hitting lockdowns. I just don't think it's good. I know there's some people out there that's just screaming, give us a fucking lockdown. Lock it all down. The numbers are gone too high. No amount of deaths is worth this. And I'm like, but you caused deaths locking it the fuck down. Like there's only in Alberta, like roughly 600 deaths. That's a lot. I'm not saying it's not. We got, few million people, like maybe 4 million people in Alberta. So 600 deaths. It's a lot of deaths. It's a lot of people. No one's disputing that. But it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. And I just think locking it down could cause a lot of deaths as well. And I just don't see the benefits. I don't know. Maybe they say, oh, well, if we would have locked down earlier, then we wouldn't have had known deaths. Well, I don't know, man. Fucking even locking down 2 weeks causes deaths. So it's a fucking tricky. I'm against lockdowns. That's all I know. You want to mask up? Let's mask up, homie. I don't give a fuck. That's not a big deal. I just don't want lockdowns. If you're going to lock down, I think the way we do it is just say fuck it Everyone's got to agree to it. Put it to a vote. We don't just say lock it down. You just say, okay, who wants lockdowns? And everyone puts it to a vote because that's pretty economically and can destroy a whole country. So I think you should probably ask your country what they want instead of allowing, a couple people. More people to make the decisions better. Sometimes you just need a fucking swift cunt to be like, no, fuck you guys, locking it down. This is too dangerous. But then, no, I don't know, man. Best dictators. I'm not fucking for that. I'm not for it. Rather the people decide. The people decided they want to fucking lock it down. But if they're going to force a fucking lockdown, I think the best time, obviously, is Christmas. No. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. Well, but the workplace in Canada celebrates mostly Christmas. So most of those people are still going to be home regardless. So if you're going to lock it down, shut it down at Christmas, 2 weeks, fucking everyone cleanse. You know what? I'm all for a 2 week. You know what though? I think after all this, if we have to mask up to go to work, they're talking, some people are talking, oh, you won't even be able to go to work unless you fucking have a vaccine. I heard that's going to be illegal as shit. But if that's the case, you're going to have a lot of people pissed off. I don't know, man. I just don't think that's the way to do it. We need to just relax. Just relax. Deep breaths. I know the numbers are going up. And I don't know what to do. But locking it down ain't going to do it. Maybe at Christmas, like I said. If we lock it down at Christmas, sure. And I'm all for, hey, look, I'm all for if the employers all get together, we're working through this. I had a train of thought and I lost it for a second. I'm back now. It's okay. I found it. So if the employers, we're working through this for them, we're the fucking meat of this economy, getting this fucking rolling, and we're doing it, then the least they can do is all this across the board, across Canada, just make it a rule that we shut down for 2 weeks, Christmas time, every year, end of the year, and it's paid. Oh, wow. And think of the fucking, the benefits of that. Okay, one, no COVID. But that's not even, I don't even give a shit about that. I mean, just to reset yourself and just to know that you have 2 weeks to just, you can have a breath. You let your breath out. You can stop panicking for 2 seconds. And you just allow your body to reset for 2 weeks. That would be absolutely fantastic. To finally come to an agreement with the government and the companies that us little people are important. There's other countries that have fucking paid vacations forced upon them. Why can't we? 2 weeks a year. It'll drop illnesses, especially around the winter, because that's when peak season is right around Christmas time. It's right around Christmas time. So, shut that fuck down. There's your no illnesses. Plus, people are recouped, ready to rock back to your stupid workforce. Fucking mind-blowing. Can you imagine? Oh, if only we lived in a perfect world. That'd never happen. They're just going to lock us the fuck down and wreck it all. I don't know. The only thing that hasn't locked us down so far is the fact that we live in Alberta. Alberta is a pretty conservative province. Conservatives like Republicans for the states. Very conservative. And that's the only thing keeping us open. They want business. So they're like, we ain't fucking shutting down for nothing. We hear that the numbers going up, and that's great. They even cut the costs of the hospital because that's what conservatives do. But they're not going to lock down. Well, they're not going to want to. That's going to be the absolute last resort. I am honestly surprised they did the first time, but the first time they did it, there was nothing. It was a joke. Now we're like 3 times as many numbers as what we had before. Nothing. They were like, fuck you and your lockdowns. We ain't doing that. Just keep trucking. There's enough suicides and businesses that already closed. They're like, we want businesses. And I'm all for businesses, but I'm also for fucking people staying alive. So I'm very torn. It's very torn for me. Some people are like, no, fuck those businesses. Just shut them down. I'm like, but those are people too. You're crushing their life for what? For someone else's life. So, I don't know, man. That's very flippant to say. But I can't. I gotta try to look at it all. So I'm like, fuck the lockdown. I think overall that's the better picture. Maybe? What do I know though? I'm just a dumb fucking monkey. I don't fucking know shit. What I do know though, like I said, I'm all behind these fucking masks though. If you want to wear masks, not even if you want to, just wear them. Fuck it. Wear the mask. Who cares? Some people are like, well, I can't do it for this reason. I can't do it for that. If you can't, then you can't. Like, that's fine. Don't be a bitch about it, though. Make up an excuse. Well, I can't because Bill Gates is going to get me in my sleep. Hey, man, fuck Bill Gates, too, but wear the fucking mask. Don't be an idiot. Man, don't be such an idiot that you're like this bitch. Listen to this. Some fucking idiot here in Edmonton was told to wear a mask at a bar. So what happened here? Here's the story. I remember this now. Here's the story. So this patron. So rewind. So in Alberta, in order to go to a restaurant, which you still can because we're not on lockdown, and you have to wear a mask, obviously. Everywhere you go, it's mask. And then when you go to a restaurant, you wear the mask. And then when you go in, you can sit down and you take it off. But if you go to the bathroom, back on. You go to the bar, back on. You move from your fucking seat, back on. Regardless. If you drop something and you jumped out of your seat to pick it up, fucking put your mask on. So this woman went into a bar knowing full well the rules. We are well into COVID. Correct? This isn't yesterday. So she knew the rules. She was repeatedly told not to be wandering around the establishment without her fucking mask on. And so what does this woman finally do when she was asked to leave? Because you were repeatedly told not to be wandering around with your mask on. So she was asked to leave. So what would any good patron do? You just put on your coat and fucking leave. You're like, yeah, that's right. I guess this is your place of business and you have rules here and I wasn't following them and you repeatedly told me and I'm going to leave. No. This is Alberta. No. This bitch fucking slammed a glass into the waitress's face. Yep. Because the waitress asked her to wear masks and then she wouldn't. So she asked her to leave. As any fucking waitress or someone would have asked any patron, like, too drunk? You're too drunk. You got to go. You're breaking the rules. You got to go. You're being too loud, you gotta go. You're not wearing your mask, you gotta go. That's the rule. She's just fucking doing her job. And this bitch took a glass, like a mug, and a pint glass, slammed it in her face. She thought it was worthy of the, I believe, 14 stitches this woman got right across down through her eye. I'll see if I can post some pictures up. Throw them up around here. Around here. If you're watching the UTube. The UDTube. Don't forget, we're on YouTube. This is podcast and YouTube. I look pretty sexy on YouTube. Check it out. Check it out. Fucking look at me. Oh, yeah. But also, if you're watching the YouTube, this is a podcast. You can watch it and listen to it at work. Imagine. So, fuck. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. That shit happens, so. But the COVID, I know that. I do know, I want to say one thing. The masks. Maybe I was talking about the mask. I'm pretty sure something about the mask. But I'm all for the fucking masks. Especially for me. And I'm a pretty lean guy. And winners fucking suck. So one of the main reasons I'm pro mask is masks just keep me warm. They've honestly benefited me pretty greatly. I can wear a mask around at all times and not look like a complete idiot. It is basically my dream come true. I'm like a warrior at all times. I'm like an assassin. I can dream up whatever I want to be. And I'm warm. All the time. It has never been better. When I sleep, I take a little naps in my car on break at work. Because I'm a fucking machine and I work all the time. Oh my God. So I take my mask up, I put it over my face. Every time. Most people take their masks off. No, I pull mine way up and over. I cover my eyes. It's fantastic. So masks have absolutely helped me. Absolutely helped me. So I can't hate on masks. They're my favorite now. You help me sleep, keep me warm, make me look like a superhero. Fuck. What if I get a bad cut in the beard? I'll just I wear a mask. I'll shave it. And then what if I get some razor bump? I'll wear my mask. Don't give a fuck. It's great. My mask covers my hair. They're like, what kind of mask is that? Don't you worry about it. And so I don't even have to worry about my hair. If I don't have a hat, it's great. My hair is getting so fucking long too. I'm going to grow that bitch out till spring, at least. I'm saying spring, but I might love it. It might be so lush. Who knows? You should see it now. I don't put it out on the podcast because it's just the headphones. And it's just a big fucking mess anyway. So we're not going to look great. But this hat is containing a lot of hair. I'll tell you that. I wear the hat in the podcast, every podcast pretty much. And it's containing back a lot of hair. She would just go poof. She's poofy. She's very poofy. If I wet it, if it's just wet or come out of the shower and then I dry it, of course it's going to dry eventually. It doesn't stay wet. It takes a long time to dry though. But if I dry it, she's a curl machine. And she's just like poof, afro puff. I can run my fingers all through it and it stays all curly. Right now it's just shit show. You wake up, shit show, she's shit show. But fresh out, nice. Nice and floof. She's like a fresh fucking fluffy sheep. I don't know. No, sheeps are fucking coarse as shit. Mine's like soft as silk. Silky poofy. Like almost like softer than memory foam. Like what a real cloud would almost feel like. I think I had it right with silk. Like a silky cloud. A curly, silky cloud. That's what my hair feels like. Right majestic. A curly, silky, majestic cloud of curls. Fantastic. I was saying, I think it's coming from, I think I'm like Samson. Is Samson? No, Samson's the fucking weed dealer from Half Baked. Samson, I think is great Samson. 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 He had his hair long and he thought his strength came from, I'm pretty sure his strength did come from it. He cut his hair and he lost his strength. So now that I'm watching these curls grow in, maybe that's where all my fucking strength is coming from. I'm getting a lot of strength lately. It's building up. I'm super surprised. I changed my diet and I actually lost strength for a while when I cut out sugars, and I was like, that's expected. I leaned right the fuck out. I was like, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden, now my strength is back. Oh, check that out. Fuck it. Check that. Oh, it's okay. But it's back better than ever. So I don't know, man. I do okay. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I never do. I just fucking ramble on and we get it. And that's how we usually, that's bag milk anyway. You don't listen for, oh, I wonder what Brian has scripted for this week. Brian don't have shit scripted. I don't think. Like, I have topics sometimes I could talk about, but most of the time I'm just flying from tree to tree, from limb to limb, from branch to branch. I'm fucking Tarzaning it up in here. And that's the way I like it. That's most of the time the way I like it. If I know I'm swinging from branch to branch and time flies by, that's a good show. But if I fucking have to look up at like, oh, what was I thinking about last week? That's still a fucking good show. They're all good shows. I just feel better about not looking. Not needing those little one-liners. I like swinging from branches. I like the fucking Tarzan shit. That's the way I like doing. That keeps it fresh. Fresh to death. Death to fresh. That's just me and my fucking crazy brain. And I gotta stop playing with the fucking chords. You're probably hearing all that. Here, listen. Fuck, I caught my kids. Nothing bad. Jesus, fuck. Why would your mind go straight to bad? No, my daughter's 6, so she's got a phone. Not really a phone, but it's like an old phone that's not really hooked up or nothing. She plays with it. She does videos and fucking stuff. And I've seen the videos and oh my God, my heart melted. She's so creative. She's still possessed. Not as much as she used to be. But maybe she's just hiding it better. But she's so creative. Her and her brother, Lincoln, my son, obviously. They're both super creative. I love the fucking shit out of them. But she's so young. It's so crazy. Lincoln was crazy, young, but I wasn't there to nourish it. It would have been a lot better. They took videos. And they made movies, man. They were making movies. Little horror movies. And it was fantastic. There's nothing warms my heart. One, seeing my children play together, obviously. They fight. Every single one of them fight together. But warms my heart when they play together. And That's special. 2, they made a movie. Like, obviously, there wasn't any editing or anything, but there was acting. Real on acting. It was fan-fucking-tastic to see. I loved it. Like, they were, like, playing into a horror scene, and they had the chair rocking. Oh, what's that? What's that? Is that chair moving? Oh, it wasn't moving a second ago. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I don't know. If I hope being around the camera more. I think that's why it inspires them to get in front of the camera more. I hope so. Maybe it has nothing to do with me, and they're like, "Fuck you, Dad. I don't care what you do." Whatever. What I do know is I do affect them through my fitness, because came home one day after the gym. Oh my God, this melted my fucking heart. I'll tell you this. Came home from the gym, as I do quite a bit. I don't go to the gym that often. I go every other day, and maybe 45 minutes. Max. Fuck, I could probably do a sweet workout in 30. And so I came home and peeled the shirt off. It's warm. Daughter seen me instantly. She fucking has to do. She runs and gets a yoga mat, rolls it out. She's like, I gotta do a workout. I gotta do yoga. I'm like, that's spectacular. I put on a YouTube yoga video. She did 20 minutes of it. 20 minutes of yoga. You know how hard it is to get a kid to do 20 minutes of anything? Anything. It's fucking hard. I'll tell you that. But she did it. She did it all. I was so impressed. And so that warms my heart. Kids doing stuff like that. I wish I had parents that knew stuff. Know what I mean? Like, I guess they probably knew exactly what they knew. That's it. My kids are probably going to grow up and be like, how come my parents didn't know the stuff I know? And I'm like, I knew other stuff. But I feel like my parents grew up in a disadvantage. They didn't have, I grew up in a disadvantage. They didn't have the same education that I had. They didn't learn the same amount. And I think they felt like they were just stuck. Right? Like, I feel like they probably, like a lot of people's parents, that they were stuck and there was nothing they could do about it, especially in a non-digital age. Like, what were you going to do? Where were you going to go? You had no skills. You couldn't even reach out and find if there was other places looking for skills. So, and we're in a small town, and so you felt stuck. But they didn't teach me a whole lot, because they didn't get taught a whole lot themselves. And so I feel like I've taught myself a shit ton, and I have a lot to give my kids. And it would be, that would have been great. But it is what it is. I don't knock my parents at all. Like, it is what it is. They did the best, especially my mother. My dad could have been a lot better. But Mom did with what the card she's dealt. She did pretty good. She did pretty fucking fantastic. But I wish I could have been my dad. I wish my dad was me. That would have been pushing me for physical fitness, nutrition, schooling me in nutrition, what mental illnesses are and how nutrition can help those. just really giving a shit. But it is what it is, man. Can't win them all, that's for sure. You got to try, though. I'm going to try to win them all. You say that. I used to say that all the time now. I just said that now. That you can't win them all. And I'm just like, well, you got to try, though. You got to try to win them all. I'm just coming to this realization. You can't win them all, but you got to try to win them all. You got to try. If you're not trying, you're not going to win shit. Right? I think. It sounds like a foolproof plan. If you just keep trying, you're going to win something. I feel like it. Like, if you keep at it, you got to win it. Like handstands. Still crushing handstands, by the way. Speaking of the whole physical fitness, fuck, man, I lost 60 pounds. Just in case you didn't know, I used to be a fat fuck. I'll probably put a picture up here somewhere. Transformation. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. From this to that, fuck. Fat fuck? I was fat. I was I'm a small breed. I'm a small breed, man. And I was 210 when I started my journey. Now, I weighed more before. I've weighed 217. But I had a little more muscle. This was 210, not working out for years. Letting myself go. So it wasn't a good 210 at all. No. I said enough's enough, and I finally got it all shit together through fucking tons of stuff. Intermittent fasting, prolonged fasting, snake diet, keto, paleo, whole food, whatever you want to call it, man. Healthy eating and exercise. And I lost 60 pounds. 60 pounds. 60. Down to 150. So I float around 150 now. Still bounce 150 above. I haven't seen 149 yet. So I don't really want to. I don't need to. I'm pretty fucking lean as it is. It is what it is. If I got leaner, I can. Like, I know that picture leaves much to be desired. No, that's not the phrase I'm looking for. It doesn't look like there'd be much there to lose. But when I relax and fucking all let her, there's still little in there. Like, if I blow out my belly, I still got abs. Even when I blow them out, you know what I mean? So that's how you know you're in shape. When you blow out your belly and it barely goes out and it still looks like abs. It was cracking me up the other day. I don't know why. Because I've never really had abs. I actually got accused. I posted it. Someone else posted pictures and they were asking about pictures, fit dads. It was a dad thing. And they were saying, hey, anyone else? And I was like, hey, man, recently lost 60 pounds. And this guy fucking attacked me. And he was like, well, tell them that you were already ripped before you were fat. And I'm like, fuck out of here, man. I've been fat for a long time. I was in semi-shape before. I know how to get in shape. But that doesn't negate the fact that I was a fat fuck. It's not like I'm a bodybuilder and literally just do this every year. No. That's completely different. I'm not. I wish I was. No, I wished I was back in the day. Honestly, all I got from just trying to bodybuild was probably just fat. Like, that's what kept me fat. It was this whole mentality of gotta eat more carbs, get big carbs, big muscles, carbs. And now I'm like, oh no, I don't even need carbs to build muscle. Need some, but not the amount fucking bodybuilders think. I do okay. I stay lean, I stay looking good, and I don't need to be fucking huge. It's too much anyway, man. I was 217, and it's too much. Hard to wipe your ass, man. I can wipe my ass in 360. Now, I can like turn around, bend in places I didn't even think I had places. Because I'm lean as fuck. I'm fucking fantastic now. Getting younger every day, as I say. But fuck. Can't be staying fat as fuck. That was bad. A lot of people don't even remember me fat. I was fat for many years, and then all of a sudden I'm lean, and people are like, oh yeah, you were always lean. I'm like, no, you dumb fuck. What do you mean? I guess if it was gradual, you wouldn't notice. If I just did it overnight, you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, you went for fat fuck. If I went for a 2-week vacation and came back, people might notice. But whatever. I don't really do it for them anyway. I do it for me. I do it for me. As I said, I started for me and I continue for my kids. Man, that, like I said, with Sky doing yoga. Oh, that was fantastic. And that's why I keep doing it, man. I'm pretty much where I'm at is where I'm at. If I get leaner, sure. If I get bigger, sure. I'm just eating and I'm working out and exercising, but I have no goals. Everyone asks, what is your goal? What's your number? Don't know. Don't care. Just want to stay healthy. That's it. That's my goal. That's my legit goal. To stay just eating healthy, having exercise 30 to 45 minutes every couple days, and just keeping that routine. That's it. I don't care. Don't care. I don't know why a number is so important. Like, I feel like I want to stop telling people numbers. I told my buddy I'm going to stop telling people numbers because every time I tell them like 150-ish, people are like, you're too small, bro. I'm like, bro, before I told you that number, you thought we were the same size. And now, what? Like, look at me, standing side by side. We look the same. You're 180, I'm 150. But my number's smaller. So something's fucked there. Maybe you're too fat. Even people get mad when people think they're the same size as me. And they're running around in t-shirts. And I'm freezing to death. And they're like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm like, I get it. You got fucking 20 pounds of fat on you. We're not the same. Sorry. I'm freezing to death over here. We're not the same. I wish. Said this before. Why do I go to the gym? Just to freeze to death every year. But it's for the kids. It really is at this point. I think I'm just like, I cleaned out my entire house. The kids, they eat healthy. They eat what I eat. Like, as it should be. I've seen it before, and I've done it. I've been a culprit of the whole, well, I got to diet, and I got to eat right. And then the kids still eat fucking Kraft dinner and hot dogs. And I love fucking hot dogs. That's one thing I miss. But the kids get to eat all the junk. And I'm like, why the fuck is that? That is stupid. Like, my fridge is just pretty fantastic nowadays. It's just pre-cut vegetables, washed, pre-done eggs or meat or beefs and chickens done up. It's already cooked, already done up in bowls and washed veggies. Did I say veggies? Some spinach. The fruits already washed, prepped, chopped. You just reach in. You're hungry? Are you hungry? Oh, okay. Well, you go to the fridge and you open it. And there's fucking food in there. Real food. There's hard-boiled eggs done. Have a fucking hard-boiled egg with some vegetables. Fucking have a quick bowl of hard-boiled eggs and some vegetables, and I got shredded cheese already done up. You done ski, bruh. Instead of going to the pantry, grabbing a bag of chips or fucking some cookies, man, your shit's already done. It's already chopped up. You took the time. I took the time. Take the time. I don't take the time. Danny takes the time. Who the fuck are we kidding here? Danny is the all-star of my health regime. She's finally getting on board. She used to prep all this shit up and she wouldn't even partake. And I'm like, you should probably eat like this. She'd be like, yeah, but she wouldn't. Now she does. And I think she can agree she feels fucking better. It feels better. She's losing weight. No one likes to hear they're doing things wrong, I think. And that's the problem with taking advice. If you just be like, okay, you got to do it this way, then you're admitting you were doing it wrong before. And no one likes that. And I'm famous for letting people know they're doing shit wrong. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I don't know why. I'm just a sick fuck, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. But yeah, no, Danny's big fucking, she's the all-star. She didn't make up on my food. Fuck. I would go without. No, I did have to do it, but I'd be fucking swamped. I'm working 12 hours a day every single day. Like literally, I'm on day something or other. I have no idea. I'm going to do 24 days straight right till Christmas. Because that's the law. The law says I can. So I'm fucking gonna. And then I'm going to take 4 days off. And I'm on 12-hour days. This is a night podcast. So it might be, if it's a little fucky, my mind's a little fucky, it's because I just worked 12 hours. It's not because I just woke up fresh like I normally do. And that's what this is. Just so they might be a little fucky for the next fucking, they might get crazier and crazier. Who knows? Over the next few weeks. But that's what I'm doing. I'm working every day. So Danny's a lifesaver and she cooks my meals. And well, it doesn't help? No, it helps. It helps her that I don't eat during the day. I only eat at night. Usually I'll start if it's a gym day, say if it's a gym day. So I go to the gym, I'll have like my pre-workout, which I make my own pre-workouts. Of course I do. I make my own fucking everythings. So I make my own pre-workout and I add protein. So that's basically where I break my fast for the day. That'll be about 5:30-ish. Is where I break the fast with protein. And then I'll fucking basically eat from there till 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock maybe. Who knows? I get set things. I'll have the protein shake. Then I'll come home and have another protein shake with probably some fruit. Large amounts of fruit. And then I'll have probably a banana. Then I'll have some rice cakes with fucking some jammy jams. Oh, fuck. I love the jammy jams. And then I have some yogurt with some fresh berries. And that's a large amount of fucking carbs, I know. And normally I don't. I'm been staying away. But I'm actually trying to eat even more on workout days. Just a little more carbs on workout days. And other than that, I have the salad. I have a salad every motherfucking day. Every motherfucking day. Did you know, on average, if a person eats leafy greens every day, that person's brain, on average, has brain scans that look 11 years younger? Yeah. Fucking A. I'm going to do that. Then I have my spinach. I have my spinach with salad and usually it's my meats, and then I have a bowl of nuts after, tons of veggies in my salad too, maybe some cheeses, could be eggs, bacon, beef, chicken, whatever, don't matter, protein, and then nuts after, and then usually, if it's a non-gym day, I have the salad. It's still the same thing. I just don't have all that other carbs at the first, but I have my fruit and berries, my berries with yogurt on a non-gym day. It's a lot of food in a lot of short fucking period of time, I tell you that. But I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. I love not having to eat during the day. I love not having those cravings. I love not being a slave to sugar. I love having the high energy. I love coming home and feeling full when I have that one meal. I don't like feeling full 700 times a day. I like feeling full once. Just once. At my command. When I'm ready to relax. Feeling full is awesome when you're ready for it. And that's what I like. It's just like, fuck yeah, feed me. And then I fucking fall asleep. It's like having an orgasm and just fucking falling asleep. Dick in hand. I think, anyway. I think it's the best fucking feeling in the world. I highly recommend it. At the very least, people keep asking me. They're like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And there's a bajillion things you can do. Especially if you're fucking already huge. Tons of things you can do. I've done tons. And it took a ton of things to get me where I'm at. There is no one way that got me here. Though, knowing what I know now, I could have got here way quicker. Way quicker. And I can go further even quicker now. But I'm in no rush. I'm cool where I'm at. And I'm just going to eat. I like what I'm eating. I like the amount I'm eating. So, right now, anyway, nothing changes. Nothing changes. I don't care. But, I don't know. I like it. I don't expect to change my shit anytime soon. You got to do it. People keep saying it. What can I do? Well, start doing it. Just start doing it. My buddy said, someday never comes. Just fucking do something. Cut something out of your diet, man. Fuck. Go for a walk. I don't know, man. Do one tiny thing. I don't know how many times I've said this. But whatever you do, stick to it. Don't fucking say I'm going to do it for 2 weeks or a month. It's all legit. Just stick to it. You know it's healthy. It'd be like, oh, I didn't see anything because I started drinking more water. So I'm not going to drink any more water. What the fuck? Just because you don't feel it or anything right away. Some of this shit takes 3, 6 months, maybe longer. Where's my energy? Maybe you're just not going to have energy. But I'm telling you, it's all beneficial. You got to do something. Fucking cut out sugar. Cut out bread. Cut out something. You know what's bad. Everyone says, well, I eat healthy food. Well, what's healthy food? You know what's healthy. Pretty much. Like, if you're overweight, you can get right down to it the way I do it, but you don't need to. If you're overweight, you're eating like a fucking shit, or you're not eating enough, you know typically what you're doing. You don't have to ask me. Stop doing that. Just get your shit together. Someone says, I need the willpower. What the fuck is willpower? Just do it. Either you want it or you don't. Do you want it? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, then do something. What? I don't know. I can't answer that. I wish I could. If I had a problem, I would fix it. I have no understanding. I never thought my weight was a real problem until it was. And I fixed it. But that's the way I think about most things. It's just like, oh, that's a problem? Okay, let's fix it. So, what do you got to do? When I was hooked on drugs, I'm like, I got to fix it. It's done. Actually, that took a few tries. But so did quitting cigarettes, so whatever. Fuck off. But you got to try something, man. Keep trying. Fuck. I didn't quit quitting because I was not any good at it, or I'd be still smoking cigarettes. Still doing crack cocaine. Who knows? No, I never sticked it to crack cocaine. Not that I know of. I gotta look into these things. There's a lot of dark areas. A lot of years you don't really remember, you know what I mean? But fuck, I went almost this entire podcast. I'm right at the fucking end, and now I'm gonna light a joint. What the fuck is going on here? The whole world is topsy-turvy. I don't understand it. I just feel like it's almost nice to sit in your little cave, my little chair, and just be like, I'm just going to talk to people on the outside. I don't want to talk to nobody else. I don't talk to anyone else anyway. I just come here, talk to you guys, and then work. Talk to them guys, home. You guys are the only few, you're my few cohorts. Cohorts. That's a new word. There are a lot of new words you never heard before, like fucking, what was the other ones when they first, well, social distancing. That was never a thing. You never heard of that. If someone would have said that 1 year ago today, you would be like, what the fuck is that? Like 1 year ago, just 1 year. If someone said, hey man, you got to social distance, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like less than a year. And now, that's forever etched in your brain. You'll never not know. So people will be like, no, that was always in our vocabulary. 1 year ago? Less than 1 year? No. We always talked about social distancing. No, we sure as fuck didn't. Now, there's going to be some kids that are going to grow up and be like, yeah, that was always a thing. But I'm going to be there to be like, hey, you youngins, social distancing never used to be a thing. I'm going to tell them like it is. Because I'm a good old fuck. I'm a good old fuck. That's what they said. That's what the ladies said. That he's a good old fuck. No, I don't know. Never fucked myself. If I was a clone, I think I talked about this before. I'd think about it. But then he'd want to give me. And I'm like, I'd be a giver. Definitely more of a power top than a fucking bottom. I'm like, I don't know, mud. Which is weird, because, I like my butt played with. But dicks in my butt, a little different. Even when it's my own dick. That's weird. It's a conundrum right there. Because then it's my fingers. If he's putting it in. But it's still fucking weird. That's a dude. See, that's how you know you're straight. You get questioning getting fucked by yourself. If you're not questioning it, if you're like, hoo yeah, let him on in, then you might be a little gay. Who knows? Maybe you're not, but I'd take a question. Then if you're just like, no, I never, then you're just a fucking idiot. It's to be questioned. It has to. That's how you know if you're dealing with an idiot, I think. That's the question you break out for them. Would you fuck yourself if you were cloned? And then you'll know what you're dealing with. If he debates it, even for a second, no, I wouldn't do it. Too gay. He's okay. He's not bad. At least he considered it. But someone that's just fucking blatant and what the fuck? That's fucking gross. The fucking homos. Fuck that. I'm like, that's yourself, bro. Fuck the fucking fuck. I've seen people like this. So that's the question you gotta ask people to figure out if they're decent people. And then if they're, heck yeah, well, they might be gay. That's fine, though. That's just the questions. That's the one. I don't think so, but I don't know. But yeah, definitely take care of yourself. You can't. What the fuck was that noise? You can't put it off. Some people put it off and say it's because of their kids. Well, I have kids and I can't do it. Well, as much as my kids inspire me, well, apparently yours are holding you back. So fuck those kids. They're not inspiring you? Well, get something else because you need to be inspired. There's no reason you shouldn't. You can't have your kids, well, like I spend time with them. Well, your health is also of a concern and you got to spend time with yourself and take care of yourself so you spend more time with your kids is the way I look at it. If you're not spending time with yourself, then you're not going to spend more time with your kids down the road. That's what I figure. I took time away so I can go to gym and shit, so I can spend more time down the road because I'm going to be like 150, 175 easy. And that's going to be with my kids. Whereas if I stayed a fat fuck, I might have had high blood pressure, extreme. I could have had a heart attack. I could have had anything, man. I could have got into the medical system and they pumped me for the medicine that I'm going to need other medicine for. That's going to make me need other medicine. And then it's a vicious fucking cycle. And the next thing you know, I got dementia and I'm in a fucking home. I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part. And that's why you can't be a part of it. I don't think you should. You got to get out. If you're on any medicine, I'm going to say food will fix it. I'm not even sure what you're on. But I bet donuts to dollars. Is that a saying? That sounds like a saying. It's a stupid saying. But I bet it. That food will get you off your medicine. Unless you fucking lost your legs. If you lost your legs, food's not going to make you grow your legs back or make you paraplegic. It might help with the pain if you have a good diet. I guess I shouldn't make the claim. If you got AIDS, yeah, it's not going to make your fucking AIDS medication go away. That's the stupidest thing I ever said then, I guess. Whatever. I mean, a lot of times food will help, though. You know that. You know what I'm trying to say. But, like, yeah. So get your shit together. I don't know why you're not. There's so many people ask me, and then they don't ask me. They're like, oh, I'll ask this. You're going to ask me fucking shit all the time. If it would help you, don't be worried. Someone said, well, what can I do? Well, cut shit out. Stop fucking eating shit. It's really hard to get fat when you're eating good. And that's as simple as that. It's super hard. If all the food you're taking in is good food, it's pretty hard to get fat. But I guess the question is, what's really good food? If you're uneducated about good food, I guess it can. Maybe I'm being a fucking stupid idiot. I am a stupid idiot. That's why I say these things out loud, so I can hear myself say them and then blah, blah, blah. Not everyone knows about food. That's for sure. It is super convoluted and it's super hard to navigate through. Even me saying convoluted never made it any better, but it's super hard to navigate through. But I've navigated the waters. I'm a pirate in the nutritional waters. I've steered the seas. I've fucking gotten through the choppy shit. I've found islands you never even knew existed. I've named some. Not really. There's no such thing as the islands either. This is a metaphor. I just got carried away. But literally, there's nothing new. No one's listening anyway. All right, shut her down. Fuck this. You guys have a good week. If you guys need anything, you go ahead. You reach out to your boy. Don't be hesitant. I might not respond right away, but I'm pretty quick, man. I respond to everybody. Don't be shy. If I can help you in any way or form, if you think I can help you, reach out to me. I can't reach out to you and just be like, I'm going to help you. But if you think I can help you, I'm here for you, dog. All right, I'm out.